Now it's time to look at our brown belt song, and this is called Amazing Grace. Some of you might already know the song, and if you do, it will help you. But if not, we're going to take a look at it step by step, just like we do with every song. And in Amazing Grace, we don't have any new notes on the recorder, so that's good. But we do have a new rhythm, and that is our dotted quarter note rhythm. And we usually see a dotted quarter note and an eighth note, one right after the other. So this is a rhythm we talk about more in 4th grade, but I'm going to teach you it now so that you can play this song. So when we see a dotted quarter note, that gets 1.5 beats. So it's between a ta and a ta-ah, because a ta gets 1 beat, a ta-ah gets 2, so it's kind of right in the middle with 1.5 beats. And like I said, we usually see it next to an eighth note, a single eighth note, which would be half of a ta-ti. And we know that that would get 1/2 of a beat. So we have our note that's 1.5 beats, our dotted quarter note, and then our note that's half a beat, our eighth note. And the way that we would clap it would be ta-ti. So we have a kind of a longer note first and a shorter note second. So ta-ti. That's our dotted quarter note, eighth note rhythm. So when I'm clapping, you can kind of listen to the way that I do it and then follow along with me. So do your best to get that rhythm. Again, try your best. It is a 4th grade rhythm, but it does happen in this song. So just do the best you can with it. So we're going to start by clapping our rhythm for Amazing Grace. And take a look at the first note. We see a quarter note and then we see a bar line. But we're in 3/4 time signature, so shouldn't we see 3 beats in that first measure? Yes, we should, but this is the same thing that we had in It's Raining, where it's called an anacrusis, where we come in on an incomplete measure, or the beat 3 in this case of our measure. So I'll say 1, 2, then on beat 3, we'll clap that first ta. Okay, get ready, do your best. And we also see some tied notes, so remember that those are going to be our longer notes. So if you're not sure, maybe watch me do it once first and then try it with me a second time. All right, so here we go. We start on beat 3. 1, 2, ta ta, ta ti ta, ta ta, ta ta, ta ta, ta ti ta, ta ta, ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ta ta. Ta ti ta, ta ta. And if you take a look at that last note, you might have seen a symbol that looks like a bird's eye over top of that last G. That's called a fermata, and it tells us that we hold out that last note generally until our conductor cuts us off, or until, in this case, until the background music stops. So it's going to be just a little bit longer than 5 beats. We'll hold on to it. We see them a lot at the end of pieces of music, where you just hold out the note until your conductor tells you to stop. So we'll just hold it out basically until our song ends for this case. So now we need to take a look at letter names and try to speak them in rhythm. So again, you might want to stop this video, go look at it yourself first, and then when you think you're ready to speak it with me, speak them with me, or pick a couple you can say and I'll say the rest. Okay, so letter names first. Remember, we start on beat 3. 1, 2, D, G, B, G, B, A, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, B, D, B, G, D, E, G, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll hold on to it again until our conductor cuts us off. Great, so if you got all the letter names right and you're ready to try the fingerings with me, then let's do that. So it starts on a D and again on beat 3, so get ready. 1, 2, D, G, B, G, B, A, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, B, D, B, G, D, E, G, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, G, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, great. And the last step, of course, is to play. This song does go kind of slow, so that's something that's helpful. But remember, you can always practice as slow as you need to. If I'm going too fast for you, practice at your own speed, and then when you think you can play it with me, come back to this video and try again. All right, we start on beat 3. Do your best. 1, 2. great job. And remember, this one is one of the harder belts. I actually think it's a little bit harder than black belt. So if you can get brown, know that you are doing great and you will go on and get black belt, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But brown is one of those tricky belts. So don't give up if you're getting stuck. Just keep practicing and you will get it.